In a covalent bond, two atoms may share electrons equally or unequally. In cases in which both atoms are of the same element, such as in molecular hydrogen or molecular oxygen, the electrons are shared equally by each atom. Sharing may be unequal between atoms of different elements, such as in the carbon and hydrogen atoms of ethane or the hydrogen and oxygen atoms of ethanol. For these molecules, we need to consider a concept called electronegativity, the ability of an atom to attract electrons. Oxygen has a high electronegativity, meaning that it strongly attracts electrons. Hydrogen has a much lower electronegativity. The shared electrons are drawn closer to the oxygen atom of ethanol. Because oxygen draws the negatively charged electrons closer to itself, it becomes slightly negative in charge, indicated by delta minus. Hydrogen, which doesn't hold the electrons as closely, becomes slightly positive in charge, indicated by delta plus. A covalent bond in which electrons are not equally shared is a polar covalent bond. Now let's examine the covalent bonds in ethane. All of the bonds are formed between carbon and hydrogen, which have similar low electronegativities and attract shared electrons nearly equally. No atom in ethane takes on a significant partial charge. The bonds between the atoms are non-polar covalent bonds. The polar nature of the bond between oxygen and hydrogen in ethanol results in a polar molecule that can interact with other polar molecules. The hydrogen with a partial positive charge is attracted to an atom with a partial negative charge on another polar molecule, such as water. This kind of attraction is a hydrogen bond. The structures of many molecules, as well as their ability to dissolve in water, are based on the ability to form hydrogen bonds. A DNA molecule, for example, contains two strands of atoms. The bonds within each strand are covalent, but the two strands associate with each other through hydrogen bonds.